Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Stockport. The biggest episode of the save so far, that's fair to say, and it could in fact be the biggest episode of the save that we're ever going to have, in fairness. It's only just occurred to me that I didn't actually suit up for the FA Cup final, and maybe had I done that, we wouldn't have managed to bowls it up in the way that we did. I'm still proud of the lads for the comeback, but the fact that we were 4-1 down in that game is criminal. It's a shame, but the players have had a nice rest, they've had a good little training this week. We've even trained penalties just in case, because I forgot you could do that, and maybe that'll make all the difference if it goes to it against Barcelona today. Couple little things. I've signed Bruno to a new 5-year deal, taking him through to 2034, because if we keep going, I just had an discussion with him about him leaving, and I thought that the best chance for me to keep hold of him right now is to offer him a new contract while he's fresh, because he might start to get on my tits again. So if we do keep going, I want to make sure that Bruno stays here so we can get in that damn testimonial. I've had another look, and it still won't let me schedule one, and I don't know why. He's been here for 11 years now, and he's like 28. Like, I don't know. What do I have to do? Also, I did some looking about our sort of stats against teams in Europe, and we've only ever lost 2 matches, like actual matches, in terms, not ties, but matches, because technically we went out to Liverpool, but I don't think we actually lost either of the games. We just went out on pens in the end. We've only ever lost 2 matches out of 39 games in Europe, which is actually pretty impressive. And only one of those I would consider to be a competitive loss, if you look at it. Like, that was the 1-0 defeat to PSG, where we won 3-2 in the end. I think that was in the Champions League last year in the early stages. The other one was a 4-1 defeat to Marseille. Everyone remembers that in the Europa League, in our Europa League winning season, because we'd already won the first leg 4-0. So we played a kind of rested team. The team didn't really play that well. So the only one that we were really trying to go for was the PSG one. And that's a pretty damn good record, in all honesty. However, we haven't played the likes of Jurgen Klopp's Barcelona yet. So there's that. They've won the league this year, pretty much, and they've won it last year, I think, as well. No, I think Real Madrid won it last year, but they've definitely come on leaps and bounds this year to smash teams. Right, obviously today's game is going to be on comprehensive highlights. I'm not going to play it in 3D like I did the cup final. We're going back to 2D here because I'm really, really desperate to try and see everything I can. I didn't mind playing that game in 3D, and in all honesty, it was actually something I might consider for the future, is playing the odd game in 3D like that. Let me know what you actually think about that, because I actually think it was quite fun. It felt more immersive in a way. So yeah, there's not really much stuff there. Albert Asnar registered. Hello, this is interesting. So Fabian Elana is out, Luis Covello, Lavier Cagnette, Andrea Carrier. I don't know whether these guys are like massively good players for them or not, though. That's kind of the problem. Yeah, they're right back. He looks like first choice. Look at that. Loads of Champions League appearances, loads of league appearances, good stuff. He's a centre-back who's barely played for him, so he doesn't matter. He's played a reasonable number of games up front for them, probably a second-choice striker. And Cara is the left-hand-sided player. He's played a fair amount in the league, but not that much. So the key thing is they're missing their first-choice right-back. That's for me, and they're probably substitute striker. Whereas we have a full complement of players, basically. Even technically Ander Abasola, but not quite, really. Let's just jump straight into the team selection, then. So, look at that. Injury risk low, match load light, loads of people 100% fitness. It's great. Let's do a quick pick. Julius Meyer. Do I risk... No, I tell you what, right? I'm not going to play Julius Meyer. I'm going to play... Look at that. Look at this. I'm going to play Guard Dog. For whatever reason, he just seems to have been able to... I swear he was at one point only 3 stars, and now he's actually rated 4 stars in this team. He's just been unbelievable for us this year. I cannot stress how good this guy's actually been. He just constantly averages better ratings than everybody else in this team. In fact, let me just turn the average rating thing on here so you can see. Look, a 2.55 is unreal compared to... I mean, Morgan Roussell's still fantastic, but 2.55, he has to start today. There's no way he shouldn't be starting this match. He's earned it, basically. Meyer will definitely be on the bench, though. So, Villa, Lane, Eels, Not, Mello, Stayuku, definitely. Oh, he's wanted by someone too. Who's he wanted by? Tottenham. And Sloughy's wanted by Liverpool. And Nagouti's wanted by Real Madrid, I think. Yep. So, yeah, fair few players are wanted by people. Oh, we've got a larger bench too. That's great. So, with that in mind, since we have got the large bench, I'm going to make sure that... Oh, yeah, I think we will have a keeper on the bench, actually. And I'm going to make sure Bruno Bridges is on the bench for the Champions League final. He has to be, doesn't he, old Bruno? It's his life's work to be on the bench. I don't think he'll probably get on the pitch unless we somehow found ourselves in a crazy winning position, which is unlikely. Then I would maybe give Bruno some time. But I don't think that's going to be the case. It's not like it's a pushover team, is it? If anything, we're going to be on the back foot most of the game. So that's the lineup I think we're going to go with today. So on the bench, Van Dijk, Vigo, Middledorp, Wright, Meyer, Mello, Stubbs, Soler, Bridges, Martial, Dimitrov, and David Akwebu. Missing out, unfortunately, is ETS and Abasolo, but we kind of need to... Oh, do we? No, Stubbs, I have to have... Oh, is he wanted by someone? Who's he wanted by? Watford. Interesting. Greg Stubbs, he needs to be there. I mean, the guy scored the goals that won us the Europa League. You never know what he can come up with. Right, let's have a look at what they're going to do then. Okay, pretty standard stuff then. Interestingly, no inside forwards. Strange. And they've got the former Liverpool striker Jim Vavort up top too, so interesting. This, I'm guessing, Militao is probably their weak point because he's second choice. So, yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen is still there. Insane. 58 appearances this season. Okay, let's mark them up. So I'm going to turn off this one. But we are going to leave that one on Peralta, because generally speaking, when teams cut in on us, they do it via that side to feed this player. I don't know why. They always seem to be on the right. This is it, isn't it, really? This is it. Oh, God, where are we? Oh, we're actually playing this at the Bernabeu. That could actually work against us, really, because Barcelona are pretty used to winning there. Right. Oh, no, there's their kit. We're playing in our white kit for today. Players all getting ready for the Champions League. Right, comprehensive, 2D classic. Let's go. The Champions League final. Stockport versus Barcelona. Can we do what Portsmouth did and beat Barca in the final? We need Pipoca. We need Santos. We need Mamute. And we need Sir Norman Millington. We need them to channel the spirit of those guys. Back post ball already. Slough could pick this up. Maybe drop it in for someone. Eels? Nah. Oh, Karius? Nope. We've won a throw early on, though. Might as well, since we've got this much smaller now. Peralta, back post. Militao! Saved by Nagoita. That's what I would say. Jamil. We need El Bofa to put in an absolute shift in the defensive midfield zone, and he's done a great job there. He's going to have to be like a raptor today. Lane. Over the top, maybe. John Veer, what a first touch. He's got Russell Eels outside. Russell Eels, can he square it for somebody? He's gone for goal. He's gone for goal. If he squares that across the box, there's two players running in at the back post to make that 1-0 Stockport. Oh, I can't believe it. Looking long. Should easily be knocked out the air by... Oh, Staker's done brilliantly again. Can he slip it through for Russell Eels? He does. Eels is in. Can he square it? He does, but it's too deep. Bednar. We look really dangerous going forward in places. Lane. And that's a poor effort from Jamie Lane. Khaled. Yeah, it's... A lot of these highlights are now starting with Barcelona with the ball. The pressure's definitely mounting. Peralta's through. Great tackle from Florian Karius. God, this game is just so tight. Russell Eels driving forward. Maybe find Jamie Lane again. Lane's got time to get the cross in this time. Can he do it? Veer! Saved by ter Stegen. Lane on the breakaway. He's got Veer into the space. We've got men surging forward. Don't lose the ball here. He's gone past one. Oh, he's pulled up. Oh, no. A bruised knee for John Veer. Oh, God. How bad? Oh, my God. That doesn't look good at all, does it? It doesn't say he's injured yet. I'm going to leave this till half-time so we can assess this. John Veer, oh, he's still not looking good, is he? I've got to say. This is a big moment. Injured, but feels he can shake it off. We'll give him 10, 15 minutes, see if he can. If not, we're going to have to bring him off. Is anyone underperforming dramatically? No one's really been super bad. I don't know whether to change anything or to stick. I'm tempted to try and hit some earlier crosses. Since Karius is getting into the game quite nicely, and so is Bednar, and maybe we can use them. I'll give Via 10, 15 minutes, see if he can shake off the knock. If he can't, then he's coming off. We'll either bring on Kevin Wright or Greg Stubbs. Because we've got to do something here. Maybe Stubbs' moment. Looks out wide for Russell Eels. He's through! Russell Eels, what a tackle that was from DJ Khaled at the back there. Throw from Bednar. Can we flick it on for someone maybe? Down for Slough. He might get a shot away. He does get a shot away into Stegen saves again. John Veer is slowly recovering from this knock. I don't know. He still might be the first player to come off, but it's been such a tight game. Jamil. We've really, really defended fantastically well, though. Letting Barcelona, in nearly an hour of football, have one shot on target and only 2 shots in total. That, to me, is a defensive masterclass from the likes of Guarddog and his compatriots. Lavcevic, great tackle. Oh, we needed a breakaway there. Martinez in behind, and Nagoita will easily come and collect. What on earth? Why did he not just pick it up, mate? Although, if this leads to something... Via's in. Can he get the shot away? Yes! Stockport 1, Barcelona 0. John Veer scores the goal in the Champions League final. That could be the goal that wins us. I tell you what, right? I literally just said to myself, why did Nagoita not just pick that up? What a pass that is from Lane. It's great from Veer, though. He still has a lot of work to do. And look at that for a finish. He wrong foots the goalkeeper from the edge of the area. It's 1-0 Stockport in the Champions League final. And it's the man we didn't take off. It's John Veer with the goal. Well, I guess leaving him on was probably the right decision based on that alone. It's 1-0. We just need to hang on now for the remainder of this match. We've got half an hour to go. They've not threatened us yet. Let's keep it that way, shall we? Uh-oh. He's got space to run into. They're just allowing him. Look at this amount of men we've got over here. We've got a chance. Russell Eels inside. Oh, my God. I think Veer's going to have to come off soon, though. I want a slightly more... Oh, God. Peralta. Don't let him get the ball across. No. Saved by Nagoita. First actual chance of the game for Barca. Right. John Veer is coming off because he's losing fitness levels again now. Kevin Wright is going to get his chance. I think we might be able to profit from a ball in behind at some point, and he's the man for that job. Eels. Sloughy. That's it. Just patience. Oh, God. He could have looked out wide there and he didn't. We should be okay, though. We just need to please mark up the player. Oh, no. He's gone too wide, surely. Saved by Nagoita. 18 minutes away from the Champions League victory. Wright picks it up. He's got fresh legs, which is nice. Can he do something special for us? Jamie Lane. Not really where we want Kevin Wright right now, but it doesn't matter. Russell Eels. Cleared away for Karius. Out wide for Jamie Lane. Can Kevin Wright get in there? Ball across. Karius! Oh, the right back getting in there with a shot as well. Guard Dog's been sensational again. Wright's on this, you know. He's got a great first touch. Russell Eels, can he dig across now? He does! Kevin Wright does it! It's 2-0. Stockport 2, Barcelona 0. Kevin Wright scores in a Champions League final. Hey, I take back everything I've ever said about Kevin Wright because that goal could be crucial. This, for a start, this amazing piece of play just to touch that down to Russell Eels, then to peel away, get into the position, 2-0 Stockport County with 18 minutes to go. We are so close now. Come on. Maybe David Mello would be a good time for him. Eels has improved. Fair play to him. 15 minutes to go. The longer we can stop them from scoring a goal. Oh, no, 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 no. And, oh my god, I don't know when they're going to have to touch that like that, but he did. And it's Barca again. I feel like this is going to be mostly Barca for the rest of this match now. Oh my god, if they keep doing that, then they're just handing it to us. 10 minutes left. Karius' ball in. Roussel's flick on! Saved by Ter Stegen. You can't say we don't deserve to be in the position we're in this match. That's what I would say. We've not mugged them off or anything. We really have been great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Vervoort's through. And Nagoita saves it. That was a good chance for them, really. I am sweating crazy. This suit feels like bigger on me than the last time I wore it, though. So I guess the running's paying off. Or it could just be the sweating from these sort of results. It's 5 minutes to go. 3 minutes left. Bofa does a superb job there. Lomped over the top. Kevin Wright, can he finish it off? Champions League. You're not Abdurazak Slawi. Why has he tried to chip the goalkeeper? Oh my god, if we don't win this match now because of that. Imagine it. Kate spears it wide. I can't believe Kevin Wright's actually tried to do that. Just finish the chance, man. Khaled. Mello's picking up the end of it. He's through. And he's hit the post. Oh, that would have wrapped things up tastily there. We've got 3 minutes. Surely we can just get through a couple of seconds now. Yes! We've done it. We've bloody done it. Hang on. I'm not making this mistake again. We're going to TV because I want to see the celebrations when we win the Champions League. I want to see those players as they stroll off the pitch like nothing's happened. Come on, lads. And there they are in their tracksuits. Stockport County 2, Barcelona 0. We've won the Champions League. John Villa, Kevin Wright with the crucial goals. We held on. The defenders deserve every last bit of that trophy. Guard Dog, Roussel, absolutely monstrous performance today. Bednar, Nagoita, Karius, everyone there. Fantastic. Who was man of the match? It was John Villa who limped in to score that goal. We've won the Champions League. We've f***ing done it. And I am incredibly sweaty right about now, it's fair to say. Bloody hell. Savour the moment, folks. Savour the moment. Before soon, in a week probably, Bruno Bridges will take over at a club to build a nation. Oh, yes. There we go. Stockport 2, Barcelona 0. We are champions of Europe. 11 seasons it took us to go from the Conference North or Vanarama North to Champions of Europe. I actually think that did Wimbledon take less or more than that in seasons? I actually don't know. I know that it's less episodes, but I've been a bit more hasty with putting more stuff in episodes this season because I think this is episode 127. So Portsmouth and Wimbledon were, I think, closer to 140. That's mental. Mental. Right, let's have a look at the inbox. Celebrate famous double. That's the double we wanted. It would have been nice to have won the FA Cup yesterday, but it wasn't to be. Lift the Champions League. Fantastic. Klopp disappointed. Well, yeah. Yeah, you should be. Huge amounts of money being paid out to players, but I don't really care at this point. We've got 17 mil for winning it. The fans worship me, and so they bloody well should. Erect that statue outside of the new stadium. The board are delighted and no crap. Look at the amount of English sides. Manchester clubs particularly have just dominated this competition in recent years. Via on form. We receive 11 million for that, for winning for the Champions League revenue. The coefficient pool, another 4 million. 13 million, admittedly, the squad payout, because I dumped it all on that one earlier since we couldn't spend most of our money. I'm hoping that might have actually helped us. How does that do for the finances? And only 94 million. We're apparently going to fail them again. Not that that's a huge surprise. Just sensational stuff. I actually forgot to mention that after we won the Premier League, we got our wage budget for next year. So in case you're interested, this is what we're sort of dealing with, or we would have been rather. Sell-on clause to Joseph Bison, nice. So £300,000 a week and 122 million. How much could we get for that? They want to give us £4 million. Legends, me, no surprises there. Icons, Miller, John Okoro, Pedro. Strange players to have their Joseph Bison, Jamie Lane, Sloughy, Roussel, Abasolo, Bruno Bridges, Bednar, Booty, Felix Correa. Who's he? Really? He played 9 league games for us and he's favoured personnel, whereas Bruno Bridges has played like 200. That doesn't make any sense to me. Andy Davison and of course the guard dog, my main man. That's insane. No dynamic rivalries have appeared, which is a shame, but what can you do? I wish they'd make that work better. Holy crap. Screw it. since this was not going to be an analysis video, I'm going to show you the other leagues in England at least, so you can see what's kind of been going on in there. So obviously the Premier League you already know about. Watford are promoted to the Premier League, beat Bournemouth in the final. West Brom and Leeds coming back up again, as always. Bury went down. And unfortunately, Craig Palmer's goals weren't enough to propel Brentford into a good season. I think he's still got like 20 in the league for him, though. Where is he? 16 goals in the league. Okay, that's not as many as I thought he had. He's not been quite as good this time around, old Craigie Palmer. It's a shame to see Bury go down, though. That's what I would say. Bolton coming up to the Championship. Telford United came third in League One. I remember being shocked that they got into League One. They were this close to getting into the Championship. That is mental. And League Two, Burton Albion, after extra time, beat Wigan. Up come Rochdale, Shrewsbury, Swindon Town. Oh, damn. The MK Dons relegated out of the Football League. That'll please Wimbledon fans, won't it? And down go Boston United with them. That's a shame. Hopefully Dr. Benji will be able to rectify that issue for them once and for all. And if you're not already watching that, I would advise you to. What a save this has been. So, let me know. I want to know your favourite moments from this save. Drop them in the comments. My favourite moments, bloody hell. Cue the music while we talk through this, I suppose. What is there? We have the beating Harrogate Town in the playoff final that time as well. I think it was Harrogate Town that we beat in the playoff final. That was a fantastic moment. Winning the championship on goal difference, I think, over Fulham. That was sensational. After a season where it looked like we were going to run away with things to pull it out the bag at the end. Winning the Premier League title by beating our biggest rivals 2-0, I think it was, in their own ground with Kevin Wright, the massive hero. Tell you what, right? As much as I've criticised him, and I have, and I think rightly so in places, he scored the goal that won us the Premier League, basically, and he scored the goal that wrapped up the Champions League for us. So he scored some important ones. Greg Stubbs scoring 2 goals in the Europa League final to win us our first piece of European silverware. Huge moments for us. Just insanity that we've actually managed to have that level of drama. Sloughy scoring that goal that put us through to the semi-finals, and also the Bofa strike, and then Abdurrazak Sloughy's dink over David De Gea in the Champions League semi-final second leg. What a moment that was as well. That moment where we turned everything around, where we beat Everton 6-0 after all that analysis and went on that amazing run after that. Those moments are what makes these saves special for me. Bruno Bridges scoring his first ever goal in the Premier League, scoring a penalty, playing for us in the Champions League, playing for us in Europe, every single competition he's probably played for us in. Probably the biggest fan favourite I've ever had on this channel since Sir Norman Millington, in all honesty, and I think he's probably up there, in all honesty. Despite not ever being an amazing player for us in the end, he's truly been phenomenal as a character in this save, and I really hope that in the next save we get even more characters like Bruno. And he's going to be involved, of course, because he will be managing either Vasas or Polonia Warsaw. Obviously, you'll have already seen the poll, but at the moment, it's neck and neck in the one I've already released, so that is very interesting. I'll be very interested to see where that goes. So, what is the plan from this moment on? The testimonial I'm going to try to make happen. I really hope it will let me make it this summer, because if it doesn't, then I really don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So what day is it today? It's probably Friday, I think, when you're seeing this. So, on Sunday, that would be the testimonial day. I want to make that the last moment of this save. And before that, you'll get the looking forward, where we're going to go 20 years into the future, or maybe even 25. We'll see what my computer can handle, and have a look at everything. So, on this video, let me know what you want to see in that, I guess. I'm going to try and cover as much as possible. The video could end up being in excess of an hour and a half, like the Frozen Fortunes one was. But those of you that like that kind of thing, I guess that's right up your alley. So yeah, that will sort of conclude the moments with Stockport County. What a rebuild this has been. I'm amazed, and thank you so much for watching this save. As for when the next save will start, it's not going to be straight away. I'm going to need quite a few days and maybe like a week, because I want to start on a Sunday. I generally always do. So it might be the Sunday after that you see the last of these videos, because I've got to work on so much stuff to get that new save ready to be getting going, particularly if it is the Poland one, because then I'd have to find a database that will allow me to do all the stuff I want. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you are too. I really hope that you've enjoyed rebuilding Stockport. I've massively enjoyed it. I really have. All of you have joined the channel through this process. Stick around. We're going to try something a little bit special, which is what I always wanted to do with the original Building a Nation. I never got the chance to do it properly because of other things. So now we're going to try and fulfill those destinies, basically. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video. I'm not going to set a like target, but in all honesty, if you've watched this video and you've enjoyed the series and you don't normally, just do it for once. Do it for me. It doesn't get shared to Twitter anymore. Just do it for once. Drop a like on this video. If we could get it to, like, I don't know, 700, that would be pretty damn awesome. But I don't really care. It's just for the algorithm. It helps people find the channel. And if they see this, they might want to stick around for some more stuff like this. Yeah, and if you're new to the channel and this is the first video you're actually seeing, then do subscribe. It's a lot of fun, I gotta say. And I'll join you guys with some other stuff very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going around in circles now. Bye-bye.